Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
No.
John, Jay, and Rich, our phone number is 877-937-1047. So we want you to call in because I think Paulina needs advice. Good morning, Paulina.
Hi. Hey, guys.
What's up? How can we help you? You're live on the air. Good morning.
Hi. Yeah, I need some advice because I feel like I'm stuck in an awkward situation. I'm getting married in July, and I just found out that my ex-boyfriend is also getting married on the exact same day. And the problem is we were together for years, and we still share a lot of the same friends. I don't want to put people in an uncomfortable position by, like, having to choose which wedding to go to. So I reached out to him and asked if he'd be willing to move his wedding date. He said no, because they've already put down deposits and, like, locked everything in. And I get that, but I picked my date first, so I feel like he's kind of causing the conflict by keeping the same date. Am I wrong? Am I wrong for asking him to change it? Is he being selfish? Like, what do I do?
I think this is a tough one because I kind of feel like he can have whatever wedding date he wants. Right. And it's like the position is just going to be put on your friends. They're just going to have to decide which one to go to. And then it might turn out to be a really great thing because then you learn who your real friends are out of the whole thing, you know?
Are you and your ex friendly?
Yeah. No. Not really. Like, we're not, like, it's not like we don't speak or anything. Like, me reaching out to him wasn't, a crazy conversation.
But I mean, to say I picked out my date first.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, if I was in my, okay, so what? Right. Good for you.
I think my response would be like, if it's a concern for you, then you should move your wedding date. I'm not concerned. We're not changing ours. We put money down. That's probably what I would say if you called me and said the same thing. And he'd be totally right. Because you're not dating each other. You're kind of done with each other.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's definitely, like, it's hard to hear. It's, like, harsh to hear, but I think you're right. Like, I shouldn't have asked him to change that. We are our own separate humans, and, I just feel bad for my friends,
Totally. That's a weird position.
877-937-1047. What advice do you have for Paulina? We got Amy on the line. Amy, good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Your thoughts?
Okay. Well, all right. Paulina, girl, I get where you're coming from, but look, you're asking your ex to move his entire wedding for you. I mean, come on, girl. That's wild. I mean, I hate to break it to you, but your wedding is not the main event of this year, okay? And it's not for him either. Yeah. I mean, look, you said your fiance, he put his deposits down. I mean, his life no longer revolves around you. I mean, I know that hurts, but girl, you gotta wake up and smell the roses, okay? And look, your friends are going to figure it out, and you'll find out who your true friends are. Some might go to your wedding, some might go to his, and then, you'll kind of have your answer, okay?
It's a marketing thing. You need to pitch something that you have fun at the reception. Like, I don't know what they're doing, but we have a mashed potato buffet bar.
They're just trying to one-up each other. We have Cirque du Soleil for our entertainment. So, I mean, if you want to go to that wedding where all you're going to do is see people get married, that's fine.
Free puppies at ours. You want free puppies? You come to our wedding.
Go to yours. But yeah, don't stress. Don't stress over your ex's wedding. That's wild. Get an open bar. They'll go to yours. You're giving like main character syndrome, and like grow up a little bit. Let it go. Enjoy your day. Breathe. Touch grass. And it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Amy. You pick up John?
Yeah.
Hey, John. Oh,
Jan.
So I'm going to go along the lines of her ex's side, just because even though she picked a date first,
he's a man.
not saying that it would not go through or anything like that, but I'll just say, like, who knows if what year, if they would actually go through with the wedding or anything like that. But her ex's side, they're not together anymore, and he put down the deposit first, so they're going through with it. So I think that she should just move the date.
You know what he's thinking, too? He's thinking, no way am I going to my fiance and saying my ex called me. And she wants to-
100%.
There's no
way.
way
Good
he's having
point.
that conversation.
Yeah, no, that's just setting fire on his end.
Yeah.
And
Thanks,
there's
John.
No way he's going to do that.
Appreciate it. Thanks for listening, man.
No problem. Yep. Have a good.
877-937-1047. I think also, if you're the one that has the problem with the date, then you change the date.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you're, Paulina, you're wrong for asking. It's like never hurts to ask. Like, who knows? Maybe he's like, oh man, we were actually thinking about changing the date, and then you would have had like it'd be great, but also at the same time, it may have been a little unrealistic asking.
Good stuff. Paulina, thanks for calling in. I hope we helped you out a little bit.
Thank you so
and
much.
good luck with the wedding.
Yes, you did.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a great day. So the NCAA March Madness Men's Basketball National Championship is tonight. But this weekend, believe it or not, I watched a lot of basketball because my wife, quite frankly, I was trying to catch up on all my shows, but she had basketball on. And we were watching the Houston Duke game. And there were like 30 seconds left, and Houston was down by 7. And they came back and they won.
Amazing.
Right? I mean, it was nuts. You know, I'm new to the sports world. And it was pretty amazing comeback. So I thought we'd just throw this out there. 877-937-1047. Does anybody have an amazing comeback story or an incredible glow-up story?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be sports, right? It could be anything.
No. Something on in your life. Maybe you failed at something over and over and over again, and then you finally made it. You finally did it. You know, like, what is your glow-up? What's your comeback story? You know, who in your life had the most epic glow-up or comeback? High school zero to reunion hero. Let's hear it. 877-937-1047. In fact, somebody even texted already that Peyton is having a hell of a glow up. How does that make you feel, Peyton?
Makes me feel good. It makes it feel worth it, you know?
The rebrand effort is paying off.
Definitely. And I feel a lot more confident too. So that's important.
All right, so 877-937-1047. Let's just hear, what's your unreal comeback? Hi, Helen.
Hi.
What's your story?
So I back in 2011, I had lost everything. I lost my house. I lost my savings. I was pretty much done with life in general. I had been left with a 2-day-old baby. And as an entrepreneur, it was really hard to kind of get back on my feet. So I started looking and trying to connect the dots and figure out where did I go wrong and not see certain signs. And I realized that a chaotic brain actually impacts a lot of our decisions, that we think we see clearly, but we don't. So I started building a program, and it took me 14 years to be able to put the program together, get it scientifically validated, get it published in educational science journals. And today, in 2025, it is the first ever AI digital program that gives you your twin version of yourself, called TwinBot, that allows you to be able to get the best version of yourself that's emotionally regulated to calm you down and help you focus to reduce making any bad decisions.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's wild.
Holy smokes.
Dang, you went all the way in. You
So,
just
like, you're calming yourself down.
Yes, you are. Your own neural network is calming yourself down. I went back to school. I studied neuroscience and tried to put the pieces together because my life, I was abused for 20 years and didn't realize that I was walking through mud when I was actually thinking that I was seeing so clearly. So
Wow.
to anybody out there who thinks that you can't, you can. It took 14 years of blood, sweat, and tears. And as an ex-Montrealer who's living in Phoenix today, I have to say that the fact that it's in Phoenix and it happened is like the Phoenix Rising is so symbolic.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, so when you is it your own voice or is it text? Like you download the app and then you text yourself, I'm having a problem, and then you yourself gives yourself advice?
Exactly. So you basically go through this whole profiling process of answering all the questions. The AI puts together the assessment. It tags all the different points of where you've been able to find courage and coping and made the best decisions. And then you're like, you know how ChatGPT kind of like you can talk to ChatGPT, but it really sucks because it forgets all the time. This one remembers because it's you. So it's you talking to you, and it's calming you down while you're going through, like, don't send that text message, don't send that email.
What the heck?
Be careful.
What's it called again?
It's called Twin Bot.
And you can download an app?
We're at the end stages right now because we had to train the AI to make sure that it was tapping into all of the theoretical codes that we had done in the research, and we just finished our U.S. research in Long Island University in Brooklyn. So
how many people are involved in this thing?
Awesome.
How many people have involved in it?
I'm the one that built it, and I have a team of 12.
You or your AI? You
have a team of what?
Yeah. I have a team of 12.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
I kind of like I feel like I wouldn't want to, I don't know if I want to hear from myself. Don't tell me to calm down.
Yeah, your AI would be a procrastinator and be like,
you know what?
I'll get back to you after I watch a few shows.
If you watch Severance, there's an episode in the second season where one of the main characters argues with himself.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
That's really cool, isn't it, when that happens? Yeah. Yeah, to be like, my twin bot would be like, why don't you go watch TV?
Go get yourself a little snack. Get some grapes.
What are you doing?
You like grapes?
Helen, congratulations. That's very, very cool. April, you have some sort of comeback or glow up?
Yes, I do. My son has always performed very well at school and won all type of awards. And we transferred to a new school that's a little more advanced. He's 10, by the way. And he was struggling and, like, really down on himself because he wasn't performing so well. And I am so proud of my baby because he's back on honor roll and doing amazing now at his new school, acing all of his tests to the point where his teacher doesn't give him certain tests because he performed so well on the practice test.
Whoa.
So I just wanted to shout my Jason out. We listened this morning, and this morning he was like, Mom, try to call in again. And so here we are.
Oh, that's awesome.
Such a proud mama moment.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
Good
thank
job,
you, April.
Jason.
The text about Peyton's glow up, it says, I just found it. It's a 602 number. Peyton is definitely going through a glow up. Her eyebrows are gorgeous and her makeup and lashes are on point. I'd kill for those eyebrows.
That is so sweet because I literally used to get bullied for my eyebrows growing up because I had a unibrow. My mom was the one that was waxing my unibrow at like 7.
It's 7?
Yeah, she was like, that's not going to happen. Those girls said one thing to you once, never again. Let me get that for you, girl.
Here's a text about Kyle's situation with Easton. It says, crying in youth sports shows the kid cares and is competitive. Foster that. Don't snuff that emotion out. Also, if you think baseball parents are calm, you haven't experienced club yet. Everyone's going pro. And it gets insane.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. We aren't at that level yet. So it just seems more like everyone's just like, hey, what's up? Yeah. So, yeah, you're right. But it's almost like almost every youth sport. I mean, Addie did competitive dance for a couple years, and it was like she was 6, and the parents at that point were like, I don't know what the parents were expecting. Like, they're going to be, Tate McRae's backup dancer, or what was the end game there. But, like, yeah, some parents get pretty extreme with, like, the outside training and the extracurriculars.
And the gymnastic parents, they're a whole new breed, too.
Every sport, I think you're going to get, like, the parents that really want to, because parents see talent in their kids and they want to foster it, and I get it, but also it's like sports are so crazy competitive.
All 3 of my boys played sports, right? And I remember when they were playing baseball, 1 or 2 kids, I was like, those kids are playing in college, right? They gotta be. And now, I was just at a prom, Dutch had prom, and there was a party, which I'll get into at some point too. There was a party, and I saw some of the parents that I hadn't seen because they have younger siblings now, and they were going to prom. I was like, hey, how's so-and-so? Oh, yeah, where's he going to school? Where's he playing? Oh, he's not playing. Like, what? Like, I thought the kid was like...
Well, yeah, but it's like when you get stuff like that and it's like so much talent, the pressure on you to be able to perform, eventually you burn out of your sport.
Well, what I'm saying is when you think you have this, that's how those parents are. That when you see that, but me, just as a dad, I was sitting there watching this one kid. I thought for sure this kid was going to be a baseball superstar. And he's not. He's not playing sports at all. And that happens a lot, too, as you get to the next level, weeds him out. The next level, weeds him out. Weeds him out, weeds him out. And then the people that are just really, really passionate go and play. I think they say less than 3% of high school athletes play in college. That's pretty crazy. Charles, good morning. You got a glow up?
I do have a glow up. It's about myself.
Okay.
More so of a comeback, I guess.
Works.
Than a glow up, however you want to look at it. So I'm your typical statistic. I tell people by 13 I was smoking, by 14 I was drinking, by 18 I was addicted to cocaine, a high school dropout, and a convicted felon for trafficking cocaine. In my mid-20s, did a short stint of homelessness, got a DUI, and kind of just written myself off. But by my mid-30s, I was like, I got to change some things. This is happening for me. I hate the way I looked, all that good stuff. So I decided I was going to get sober. So I picked a date. One night I got blacked out drunk. Told my wife I'm never picking up alcohol again. And I've been I'll be 5 years sober in July from alcohol. The drugs has been years now. And we've recently just relaunched our apparel brand, which is based off of that story about overcoming obstacles and just turning your life around.
What's it called?
Oh, that's awesome.
It's called IAC Lifestyle. So it stands for Intelligence and Confidence, and it's lifestyle with a Y. So LYFETSTYLE.
That's huge.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
congrats.
Charles. Thanks for sharing that with us. Way to go.
Of course, I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
See, there's like human versions of what happened. If you want to know what we're talking about, because the March Madness, Houston came back from like 7 behind at 30 seconds. It was so nuts. Here's a piece of it.
And it's over. A return to national prominence for the Gators. Florida will play for the national title. And what Todd Golden and the Gators...
Todd Golden. He's the guy from Sunny Slope. Freaking amazing.
...will be looking for now is a championship. It's no good. The dream remains alive for the Houston Cougars. A furious comeback to knock off Duke and advance to the national championship.
A serious comeback. See?
Yeah.
And then, so we wanted to hear from you about your comeback.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality, high quality and immersive sound, a sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No